Are you bored out of your freaking mind? If so, that's all about to come to an end. Coming up, I'll show you 20 cool websites that will make it easier for you to pass the time. Whether you're simply just looking for a site to have some fun, or want to explore interesting websites to fill the hours and maybe learn something new, we've got you covered. Let's get started. First up is the Caffeine Calculator from the Caffeine Informer website. Whether you drink coffee, chug Mountain Dew, pound back Red Bulls, or some other caffeinated drink, too much caffeine can be dangerous. This is where the Caffeine Calculator comes in handy. To start off, enter the name of a drink. I'll go with the Starbucks Grande Cappuccino, and select it from the list. Now enter your weight. I'm 215 pounds. Before any of you get concerned, I'm 6'4". Maybe if I were the height of Tom Cruise with that weight, you might be able to roll me down a hill. Moving on, select Calculate Your Limits. In this example, the daily safe maximum is 3.9 cups per day, and a lethal dosage is 97.8 cups. Do you ever get so angry that you feel like screaming? If so, this site's for you. On Scream to the Void, type your feelings about a situation or problem that is bothering you. Turn your speakers up real loud, then click on Scream. A good movie to watch is one I've recommended in the past. In addition to movies, they now suggest TV shows as well. It's a fantastic source for finding highly rated, hidden gems. You can filter the results along the left. You have more than a dozen platforms to choose from, including Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Hulu, HBO, and many others. And below that, you can choose whether you want to watch TV shows or movies. If you have some downtime, this might be a good opportunity for you to take a personality test on 16 personalities to learn more about yourself and find out which personality type best describes you. Once you begin, you'll answer a series of questions, try to be as honest as possible, and try to avoid neutral answers for the best assessment. When you're done taking the test, it will show you your Myers-Briggs personality type. The test on 16 personalities is currently available in 37 languages. Do you remember the snake game from back in the day that used to be on our cell phones? I used to play it all the time on a Nokia flip phone. Slither.io is an updated multiplayer adaptation of Snake. But instead of a snake, you control a worm eating multicolored pellets while defeating and consuming other players to grow the largest and longest worm in the game. Insert your own dirty joke here. The controls are simple. You could use a mouse, trackpad, or the directional keys on your keyboard. It's easy to play and highly addictive. Radio Garden is a really cool website that lets you listen to local live radio stations from around the world. I'll keep the site muted while we're on here. To move around the globe, you navigate just like you would with Google Maps in your browser. Clicking on any city will bring up a list of stations that you can listen to. Another cool music site is Radio. It lets you select any country and decade to hear music from that area that was popular at that time. At the top, you can change the mood. Your choices are slow, fast, and weird, or any combination of the three. This site is truly frightening. Your Getting Old will let you know how long your human form has been roaming this planet. Enter the day, month, and year of your birth. I'll make one up here. Let's go with the 5th of May, 1974. Then hit go. The next page will give you a report with interesting stuff like how many days old you are, the combined age of two people that are equal to your age, the total number of candles on all of your birthday cakes, plus a whole lot more. If you need another game to play, 2048 is a single-player sliding block puzzle game that will help to fill some time. In this game, you slide two tiles with the same number into each other on a grid by using the arrow keys. The goal is to combine them to the point where you create a tile with the number 2048. It's not as easy as you would think. Here's a bonus tip for you. If you use the search engine DuckDuckGo, this game is included as an Easter egg by typing 2048. Bongo Cat is perhaps the most talented feline on the internet. In addition to the bongos, it can play several other instruments, including the cowbell. Isn't everything better with more cowbell? Obviously it is. Windows 93 just might be the best operating system ever to be created. Well, not really. It's actually a strange and hilarious website that's been around for years that appears to be a spoof of Windows 95. Instead of spoiling the surprises, I'll let you discover most of them on your own. If you're a fan of the TV show Friends, do check out their browser, Cat Explorer. Additional so-called programs can be found by going to the Start menu and selecting Programs. For the haters of Windows 10, Windows 93 just may be the operating system you've been looking for. On a positive note, at least it doesn't crash every time it gets updated. Flight Radar 24 is an amazing website that shows real-time flight tracking information for thousands of aircraft around the world. To find what is flying up in the skies in your local area, you can zoom in using the mouse wheel. When you click on any aircraft, it will show its flight track on the map. And in the left pane, it will give you additional details about that flight. If you have a good amount of free time and you'd like to create something cool, Instructables is a great place to find user-created, do-it-yourself projects. It's grown quite a bit over the years. It now features more than 100,000 projects in a variety of categories, each with their own set of step-by-step instructions. QuickDraw is an artificial intelligence experiment from Google as part of its machine learning research. How it works is that you draw what is asked, and its AI tries to guess what you're drawing. Here's a quick example. I'll be using a mouse, so this probably won't be good.
I see circle. Or moon. Oh, I know, it's baseball.
Most 2D maps have distortions that exaggerate the size of countries near the poles while downplaying the size of countries near the equator. On the True Size website, it will give you a better indication of how big one country is when compared to another. For example, if I drag the United Kingdom down to the continent of Africa, you get a better perspective of their true size. And yes, the United Kingdom is that small. Now it's time to meet the amazing Akinator. It's been around for more than a decade. It uses an artificial intelligence program to guess what or whom you are thinking of with a series of questions. First, hit play. You begin by thinking of a popular fictional or real-life character, an object, or animal. On the online tone generator site, there is a cool 60-second online hearing test that determines the highest frequency that you can hear. Hit play to begin, and stop when you no longer hear the tone. To save time, I've skipped to the end. The highest frequency for me was 13,891 Hz. It's not too great. I blame that on listening to music too loud with headphones and rock concerts. To find out how your hearing compares with others, you could read the comments below or click the link, visit the hearing test results page. On this page, you'll see two graphs, one with the raw data and the other with the averages by age. Along the left, there are other tests. If you have a subwoofer connected to your computer, the subwoofer testing is worth checking out. If you remember StumbleUpon, it was an awesome website that would help you discover new sites based on your interests. Sadly, the folks at StumbleUpon shut it down in 2018 in favor of a crappy new platform called Mix that no one requested or wanted. Yes, I'm still bitter, but life goes on. While there is no true replacement for StumbleUpon, Discover is a good alternative if you're looking for useful websites. To be taken to a random website, click the Take Me to a Useful Website button. Now, if you're looking for the quirky and strange from the internet, there's the Useless Web. Just click the Please button, and you'll be taken to a random useless website. Board button is similar to the previous site mentioned, but is more focused on interactive websites. Let's click the button to see which site they take us to. When you're done with any site, just click the button in the upper right to be taken to another. Thanks for watching. If this video was useful for you, give it a thumbs up. If you know of a cool website not mentioned, let us know about it in the comments. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe and click the bell notification icon to stay up to date with the best websites and other tech-related stuff here on Tech Gumbo.